Welcome back to Inside the 20. Today, we are going over the Week 18 recap, which means the regular season is over. We are on to the playoffs, which is absolutely insane. Just to get into it, starting with all of the division games. In the NFC South, NFC West, and AFC North have been decided and are concluded, which means the playoffs are set. Starting in the NFC South, the Panthers emerged as surprise division champions despite finishing 8-9, clinching via superior head-to-head record 3-1 versus the tied teams after the Falcons' late 1917 win over the Saints created the three-way deadlock. The Bucs won their Week 18 matchup against the Panthers 16-14 at home to temporarily take the lead, but ultimately missed the playoffs entirely when the Falcons' victory handed the tiebreaker to Carolina. The Falcons also 8-9 played spoiler by beating the Saints, which ironically eliminated themselves and the Bucs. The Saints finished at 6-10 and were out of contention, but their loss sealed the wild NFC South outcome, where the worst record among contenders still won the division. This marked the Panthers' first NFC South title in a decade, highlighting one of the NFL's most unpredictable division races in recent memory. To the NFC West, the Seahawks clinched the division title and the NFC's number one overall seed with a dominant 13-3 defensive victory over the San Francisco 49ers, securing a first-round bye. The 49ers at 12-5 fell to third place in the division after the loss, dropping to the 6th seed and a road wildcard game despite a strong season. The Rams, also 12-5, finished second in the division, earning the number 5 seed and a wildcard matchup against the Panthers after beating the Cardinals. The Cardinals had the NFC's worst record at 3-14, looking for a top draft pick, but posting no threat in the race. Seattle's win marked its first NFC crown since 2020 and positioned the team as the conference's top team heading into the postseason. To the AFC North, Pittsburgh Steelers clinched the division title and the AFC's number 4 seed with a dramatic 26-24 win over the Baltimore Ravens, sealing the final playoff spot league-wide as the Ravens kicker Tyler Loop missed a potential game-winning field goal wide right as time expired. The Ravens missed the playoffs for the first time since 2021 despite a competitive season and were eliminated heartbreakingly on the road. Pittsburgh's victory earned them their first AFC North title since 2020 in a home wildcard game against the Houston Texans, with quarterback Aaron Rodgers leading the charge. The division featured intense late-season drama, with the Steelers' defense and clutch play proving decisive in the head-to-head finale. This outcome capped a wild Week 18, where the AFC North provided the league's last unsolved playoff ticket. Alrighty, so Week 18 is over, which means the coaches, okay? You're good, you're bad, and it kind of goes down to, do you still deserve your job? And a lot of these guys don't. But some surprising shocks, as today so far, John Harbaugh has been fired from the Baltimore Ravens. 18 seasons and a Super Bowl with the Ravens, but after a disappointing 8-9 season, he was fired. Some other coaches who have been fired: Brian Daboll of the New York Giants, Raheem Morris with the Atlanta Falcons, which is pretty crazy because it's his first year with the team, and Brian Callahan with the Tennessee Titans. Kevin Stefanski, after 2 Coach of the Year awards and a playoff berth, Kevin Stefanski is out with the Cleveland Browns. Pete Carroll with Las Vegas has been fired as his first year with the team did not go well. And Jonathan Gannon with the Arizona Cardinals has been fired after 6 seasons and 1 playoff berth with Kyler Murray. Now, time for my picks, okay? And just a refresh on the playoff bracket for anyone who doesn't know. The Broncos, the 1 seed in the AFC, Patriots sitting at 2, Jags at 3, Steelers at 4, Texans at 5, Bills at 6, Chargers at 7. To the NFC, the Seahawks have the 1, Bears at the 2, Eagles at the 3, Panthers at the 4, Rams at the 5, 49ers at the 6, and Packers at the 7. Now, starting AFC to NFC, top to bottom, here are my picks. The 2 seed Patriots facing off against the 7 seed Chargers. Drake Maye, Justin Herbert. I don't see any way the Patriots lose this game. Probably bring in backups in the fourth quarter. I have the Patriots easily taking care of the Chargers, winning and moving on to the divisional round. Bills, Jags. The Jaguars hosting the Bills as the 3 seed, Bills at the 6 seed. Now, I understand the Jaguars are the 3 seed. They had a great season, but I just don't see it panning out. I don't think that home field advantage is really anything, especially in Jacksonville. I'm going to take Buffalo. I take Josh Allen over Trevor Lawrence any day, and it's not just that. It's a lot of things. I still think Buffalo is a better, well-rounded team. I have Buffalo beating Jacksonville on the road. They move on. Final AFC game, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. I'm going to take the Steelers at home. I think it's going to be a very good close game, but I think similar to the Ravens game, I've seen the Steelers all season long. I believe who they have been contested with and who they've been able to beat, I still think they will be able to beat the Houston Texans at home. Steelers move on. To the NFC, the 2-seed Bears against the 7-seed Packers. Now, I don't really think seed affects this one as so much did the AFC or these other games, because the Bears and the Packers are very even. The Bears won it at home, and the Packers won their game at home. So splitting the season series 1-1, 2 one-score games, both very close. And I think home field advantage is going to come down to it. I think momentum is going to come down to it. I think there's going to be some solid, very heavily swaying factors in this. I'm taking Chicago. I think home field advantage, as well as, of course, Caleb Williams and his play. I don't see any reason why the Packers will be able to hold up with the Bears. I think it's going to be a very good game. This is probably going to be the best game out of them, despite the seeding. Chicago moves on to the 3-seed Eagles facing off against the 6-seed 49ers. We have seen these two teams play multiple times, divisional round, NFC Championship game twice. I see the Eagles winning. First off, foremost, Eagles will win it against the Niners. Again, similar thing to the Chicago Bears. Philadelphia, I mean, they are on another level with their fans. I don't see any reason why the Eagles will not be able to take care of the 49ers, especially without Debo, with all the injuries on defense they've had everywhere all season. I'm surprised they even made it as far as they did. Shout out to them, though. Brock Purdy, his Dougie magic is not going to be able to outlast the Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles move on to the last game. 4-seed Panthers, 5-seed Rams. We saw this game earlier in the regular season in Carolina as well, with the Panthers winning it on a upset. Bryce Young beat Matthew Stafford. Puka Nacua had that crazy one-handed catch. But I don't think their luck is going to stay. I think the Panthers run out of luck here. The Rams should easily take care of the Panthers. I'm very, very happy. I love the Panthers. I'm so happy they made the playoffs. I think they have a lot to build on as a young organization, but this year just isn't going to pan out for them. Give me the Rams pretty easily. They will move on. So the updated bracket, according to me, the Broncos, the 1-seed, they will play the 6-seed Buffalo Bills at home, while the Steelers will take on the Patriots in Foxborough. Now in the NFC, the Seahawks sitting at the 1-seed, they will play the 5-seed Rams, while the 3-seed Eagles will play the 2-seed Bears, which we already saw on Black Friday. Now, that will do it for my Week 18 recap. A lot to go on, a lot to talk about. I will be back for the wild card and, of course, all throughout the playoffs with my weekly division recaps. Alrighty, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Inside the 20 with your Week 18 recap. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment, and stay tuned for the postseason. Peace.